Okay, so Post Malone dropped a new album. I was not particularly happy with his last one, but his first two, I believe, are fantastic albums. He is one of my favorite artists. I find him to be, versatile, entertaining. He makes good music for the most part. I felt like his last project was a little boring, and repetitive, but it is what it is. I'm very excited for this one though. I've heard some mixed thoughts on Twitter about this album, but I'm willing to go into it with an open mind and really hope for it to be better than that last project, and hope to find a couple of tracks to put into my playlist off of this one. So it's 14 tracks long, 43 minutes. Not very long. It's also not extremely short. Pretty average in terms of its length. So I'm not mad at that. I don't really know what vibes to expect. I'm surprised that Motley Crue's not on here. If I'm being honest, I have no idea. I know nothing about anything, so that's a great way to start off the video. And you should keep that in mind as you watch this. All right, so thank you all so much for clicking on the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let's jump into this album. Track 1 is Reputation. Not mad at this. This sounds cool so far. Loving how spacious these vocals sound. That reverb is great. Really not mad at this, man. I like how cinematic this sounds too. Okay, transitioned into Cooped Up. I've already heard Cooped Up. I heard it when it dropped. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I thought it was a little boring. But that intro was, I'm not gonna say it was fantastic or anything like that. Like I don't wanna compare it to Broken Whiskey Glass, because I feel like that, they're different. I don't know that this is on that same level, but it is a really great cinematic, sweet kind of an energy. I personally am a fan of Post Malone singing. I didn't add this one to my playlist just yet. It does feel like an intro. I don't know, maybe on a subsequent listen, it'll be a playlist track, but like this one is definitely very laid back. It's a great, relaxing kind of a vibe. I'm not mad at his performance. It's just, I don't know that this track is, amazing, but it is pretty solid. Cooped Up, like I said, I thought it was just pretty generic and kind of bland sounding. I'll play it again and see if my opinions change, but once it's done, I'm gonna just let it play into Lemon Tree unless I change my mind. Yeah, my thoughts are still the same. This is just generic. Yeah, I feel like Roddy was super underwhelming and Post Malone sounded a little generic and bland, and I don't know, it just sounds like they took like a basic pop track mold and just kind of like made a track. It seems formulaic, it seems, I don't know, insincere. It just feels like a throwaway almost. And I was pretty disappointed because when I first saw that it had the Roddy Ricch feature, I thought it was going to be a banger, and it just, it wasn't. Lemon Tree. I love this folky kind of like acoustic guitar vibe from Post Malone always, so.
People got an apple, some people got a tangerine. Life is pretty sweet, I'm told.
He's definitely overdoing it with the vibrato, but I'm not mad at this at all. I kind of like the energy, I kind of like this vibe, and I'm not mad at the lyricism, the imagery. I think it's cool, but the vibrato is very distracting. Yeah, like I said, my only issue with this one is really the excessive vibrato on his vocals. I feel like he just overdid it there. He kind of overperformed it a little bit, but it's a cool song. I'm not mad at that. Wrapped Around Your Finger. I don't like it, I don't like it. It doesn't feel genuine, man. you know? It feels like he's making this because he thinks this is the sound that's gonna blow up. It feels like he's making it because he wants it to go, viral on TikTok, or, he wants it to be playing at all the H&Ms, and I don't know. It doesn't feel like Post Malone. It doesn't. Artists are allowed to evolve and to change their sound however they see fit. Obviously, they don't have to stick to one same sound all the time, but this just feels fake. Like he's trying to be something he's not here. It just doesn't feel real. And the songwriting is like super basic. And like, yeah, I'm done with this one. I think the production is really good. Production value on this is like crazy. The mix is very nice. All the effects are very clean. The instruments all sound very balanced. They've got a really cool pop energy to them. It's just the fact that it's Post Malone on here singing a song that doesn't feel like he actually wants to be singing. You know what I mean? It doesn't feel like he actually wanted to make this. You know what I mean? Very weird. I don't really like it. I Like You, a happier song with Doja Cat.
Girl, I like you, I do. I wanna be a friend, go shopping in a Benz. I like. Oh, girl, I know you only like it fancy, so I pull up in that Maybach candy. Yeah, you buy. I need a go.
Bro, tell me this doesn't sound like he's just trying to make a viral TikTok song.
Been trying to hit it out.
I mean, this is Doja's whole vibe, so I expect her to kill it, but Post just sounds like he's made of plastic on this, it just feels like it doesn't feel like he made Stoney, this doesn't feel like the same artist who made Stoney.
Yeah, get a little OT, but ain't shit new to a freak. Living nigga with the same routine. Now we got me on a leash, cause we said no strings.
Yeah, I don't know. That one. I Cannot Be, a sadder song with Gunna.
Me so tight, how can I be when you blocking my light? And can I just sleep when I'm so fucking tired? So tell me right now what you're not gonna do is top me off. So excuse me for an hour, I love myself. You know that I don't need her, she can leave out my life. Pull up in a hard top, it's a drop top.
I feel like I must be tripping, dude. There's no way that every single song just feels wrong. I must be the issue. There's no way that after the first track, every song feels like disingenuous. Feels like he's just shitting out generic bland music, bro. Again, the production all sounds very good. Technically, it all sounds flawless. But it sounds like a robot made the pop music. You know what I mean? It's just like like if you gave a robot a formula for pop music, this is what it would spit out. Just like the most bland, soulless, zero depth, no weight to it, unmemorable shit, It's crazy. And this, these are my thoughts on it, but I must be tripping, man. There's no way that this is actually this. Like what it feels like. Man, insane. Zero personality, zero,
Crazy, going bad shit in the backseat, rain. She went bad shit in the backseat, rain. She was classy. Yeah, we both got a car, but it's different. Yeah, we both got a house, but it's in a shirt score, please. To my top, like my ex, I'm on classy. Now she nasty. Hey, I'm a bachelor, I'm a bastard.
Are you serious, bro? Like, the vibe is absolutely what I'm looking for. I'm here. I'm enjoying it. It's cool. And then you start off the second verse with second verse, A, second verse again. You know what I mean? Remember when I said the songwriting is just lazy, easy, just like whatever? It literally feels like he doesn't care about what he's saying at all. Yeah, I think the production is really carrying him right now, man. At this point in this project, the production has been the best thing about it. Shout out to the producers, man. Every single vibe that's been on this project, like every single track's production, has been awesome. I have no issues with the sound selection, no issues with any of the sound design, no issues with the mix, any of the effects. Like, all of it has been really, really good. It just doesn't feel right for him. Like, it doesn't feel like he wanted to make this. It doesn't feel real that he actually, it lacks that personality from the artist, from Post Malone. The production side of this is great. Love-hate letter to alcohol with Fleet Foxes.
I should've kept that shit to myself. Last night I had
See, this feels right. This is good. This is good. Vibe, cinematic, performance is great. The lyrics, they have substance. They feel like they're honest. They feel like, you know, he was being genuine when he wrote them. The storytelling is cool. This feels like it actually has Post Malone in it. You know, it feels like he put himself into this track. You know what I mean? And it's the best one on the album so far. I really like that one. Really like it. Wasting Angels, Kid Laroi.
Like the first time my body changed. This is like when I was sane. Before all this life is crazy. Oh, vivid is bad where I'm laying my head. Need a little something, get me through the day. And my mind is blank.
Strong track, bro.
I can't explain. This is like a summer flame that got away. In my face, now you hate that I'm gone, babe. You're doing the most. I don't need.
This is great. I like this a lot. Again, it feels like he was being real on this. Love these background vocals. Production's very, very nice. All right, I'm good. Like, I think the track could end right here. We're getting more. Okay. Yeah, I really like this one. This one feels honest. This one feels genuine. This one's, you know, got great vibes on it. I honestly didn't even realize the Kid Laroi feature was on there because his performance is so similar to Post Malone. I honestly could not tell the difference. I didn't know where he came in and when he left. And I do think that the last 30 seconds of this track are redundant. So I would probably just skip the last 30 seconds of it. But yeah, it's a good song. We're on a strong 2-track run. Love, Hate Letter to Alcohol and Wasting Angels. Next track is Euthanasia.
Took a fucking sip from my ash can. Put it in the trash can.
He's been losing teeth throughout this entire project.
It ain't gonna hurt at all. Sweet.
This is the opposite. I like his lyrics, I like his performance, but I think the beat's boring. Yeah, here, my issue is with the production. That's the first time that happens on this album. I like his performance, I like his lyrics here, I like his emotions, his, you know, feelings on this, but the production just doesn't do it for me. It's kind of boring. When I'm Alone.
We made a pact, you take me back, always again. I want it all, I push so hard, I break it. It's fading on me, got no expectations now that I'm forsaken. Just tell me who's to blame. Need a lifeline right now, 99 nights trying to get my...
Yeah, I'm skipping that every time it comes on, man. It's just not interesting. Production's cool, I guess, but like, no soul, man. No substance. Waiting for a Miracle.
Only fire to say, so I lower around. And everything done for the dead after the dead is for the living.
That's not English. I didn't understand a word he said.
It is for the living.
Like, you know that when you want to talk about pain and when you want to, you know, make a song about your frustrations and you want to sound a little more introspective and you want to sound a little more thoughtful on a song, you don't have to pair that, you know, those lyrics with boring production. Like, you can be introspective and reflective and thoughtful and still have something interesting to listen to in the background. You know, I don't want to have to force myself to get through a song because I'm interested in what you're saying, but I'm not interested in what I'm hearing musically. Like, you can do both, you know? You can do both. It's like whenever I don't have an issue with the production, I feel like his lyrics lack substance. And then whenever I feel like his lyrics are good and he's being real and genuine, the production is just some of the most boring shit, you know? So it's like, damn, man. We have 3 good songs off this album so far. The intro, Love, Hate Letter to Alcohol, and the one that came after it that I forget the name. Hold on, what was it called? Wasting Angels. We're on the last 2 tracks now. This one's featuring The Weeknd, One Right Now.
Baby, when you did me so wrong, but I got all the hurts me, but I don't care. That I roll my hand on the sand.
4 good tracks.
I got one coming away.
Everything The Weeknd touches is gold, isn't it? I mean, cool production, cool lyrics, cool performances. I'm happy with this. This is it. This is everything I was looking for, man. Great feature, awesome performance, nice lyrics, you know, awesome production. Everything about it sounds great. That's it, you know? That's 4 good tracks off this album. The last track is New Recording 12, January 3rd, 2020. Okay, so it's just like the raw version of Euthanasia, or when he first thought of it. That's cool. You know, I'm not going to consider that a song or an actual track on the album or anything like that. That just feels like a you know, little outro for the project. Not mad at that. So I'm not considering the last track an actual song off of the album. It's just like the little outro. You know, I don't see anyone really coming back to it because it's not playable or anything. It's just like literally put there at the end just to close it out. So we're talking 13 songs on this album, and I liked 4 of them. You do the math there. What percentage of the album that is that I enjoyed. Let's do that right now. We have the technology, right? So we'll do 4 divided by 13, and that is 30% of the album is enjoyable. The rest is soulless filler. You know? The rest is a desperate attempt at going viral on TikTok. The rest is just the first lyrics that came to the top of his head thrown over the bubbliest, poppiest, you know, generic sounding, although technically, you know, impressive beats he could find. Beats carried on this project, 100%. And if he had just taken those 4 tracks that I enjoyed and put them out as an EP, maybe it would have been up there amongst some of my favorite Post Malone projects at the end of his, you know, career. Looking back on it, that 4-track EP would have been up there with like Stoney, Beer Bongs. I can't say I was super looking forward to his album. Like, it wasn't something that I was anticipating for very long. It wasn't something I was keeping up with, you know, searching for news on his next album after feeling so disappointed in his last project. So I can't say I'm like overwhelmingly dejected or disappointed in this like I was with his last project coming off of Beer Bongs. But something's got to give, man. He's got to find some way to put his personality back into his music. I don't know if it's his label putting pressure on him to go viral. I don't know what it is, but you know, he's got to go back to putting authenticity back into his music. And if he did do that on this, like if he comes out in an interview or whatever and says that these are actually his thoughts, how exactly he was feeling in the moment, he's got to find some way to make it feel like he's being authentic in his music. You know what I mean? I didn't really enjoy the project, I guess. But those 4 tracks that I did enjoy, fire. Really, really good. Those are my thoughts, man. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. Respectfully, of course. Yeah, check out some of my other Post Malone videos. My Beer Bongs and Bentley videos. My Beer Bongs and Bentley's video is, I think, very enjoyable to this day. Although I made it very early when I was first starting my channel, so it is a little cringy to watch, but it's a lot of fun. I hope you go check that out if you're interested. Support the channel any way that you see fit. I appreciate you as always. Thank you so much to my patrons. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. All right, everybody stay safe. And as always, peace out.